Good morning, everyone. It's Raquel. We are playing some more Pokémon Reborn, and today we are heading into the next chapter. This part of the post-game is where we start getting the really good stuff, and considering how good some of the stuff we've gotten already is, that should tell you something. Today we are going to be talking to Archer. Emergency for you, Ace. Apparently something's going down in Heatran Mountain. And by going down Heatran Mountain, I mean Heatran Mountain itself is going down. If we don't do something, the mountain is melting from the inside out. We think something spawned in there. You'll have to do some swimming to the very center of the mountain, but look for an icy area, or a formerly icy area perhaps. May even be connected to Celestinine. Apparently the damage is worse there. Good luck. And the Pokemon in question that we're going to be looking for is Heatran. This is... Let's see, we're going to go to the Celestinine Cascade, I think. Or is it from Route 4? Let's start at Celestinine Cascade. I'm gonna double check quick. You know, sometimes my notes are bad. If you didn't already know this, it's very true. So we've got a pretty well-rounded party here, because Heatran also has a fairly well-rounded party with them. They have a pretty powerful looking sand setup, which I'm very confused right now. It's been so long since I've done these woods, and I'm pretty I don't know that I actually understood them to start with. Okay, we already did that. Okay, maybe it is just that. So yeah, he's got a Heatran has a sand team, which means that we need something to counter that. And the solution I came up with is a little bit convoluted, but I'm hoping it'll do what we need it to do. I think this is the right way. Okay, make your way mountain via the north of Heatran Woods. Surf to the bottom left corner and dive. So I think that'll be over here. Apparently I never went to this area, or didn't explore it fully, so that's a sign. I think it's in here? Yup, that looks right. Okay. So, straight up, this is the fight, I believe? No. No, it's not. Oh, Riff, you startled me, but if you're here, that's good. I couldn't ask for better backup. As you heard, the mountain is slowly melting. I just saw our culprit. A Heatran spawned in there. Just our luck. It's only gonna get worse as it goes on. Let's not waste time. Moved up through that exit, but with the lava in the way. So we'll have to do something to get around that, I guess. My fire types aren't helpful when the place is already melting down. Oh, Blake is coming too. Blake, let's not do this right now. We're in the middle of something. Oh shit, Nier, I thought you were just having a hot spring date. Chillax, bro. I'm here to help. You just sit back and let your big brother take care of this. What do you gain from this? So look, I know I may have been involved in a plot to, you know, starve our entire city or whatever. Believe me, I know saying that wasn't very cool would be the understatement of the century. I'm not going to claim I've grown an entire heart and found altruistic nirvana like you have. But if the mountain goes down, so does the city we were raised in. I may have been under the eco-terrorist group, but even they just wanted the people out, not the whole damn thing to collapse. I still call that place home, even now, or even though I don't sleep a wink without thinking about how I don't deserve to. How about we spare me having to deliver an entire guilt-laden monologue? Or at least put it off until after we stop the entire place from coming down. You need ice types, I've got them. Let's stop butting heads for 2 seconds. Fine. Rafe, you're running the show. We'll wait in the center for your word, and one of us can either heat up or cool down the room as necessary. You just let us know. Boiling water won't freeze. Okay. While it's cooling down the room, some water will freeze over into ice. The boiling water won't freeze, but it'll become cool enough to swim in. And some of these crystals will pop up to open pathways across the lava. But it also causes certain areas to get blocked, it looks like. I thought we were going straight into the fight, so I'm a little bit grumpy at that. Okay, there's only one path here. I just need to figure out how to get over to it, I guess. Because this just goes corner to corner right now. Unless we have Cal take over. Can we, like, contact them to change it? Oh, there we go. That's what I was missing. Is there a key over here, or a spot where we could use the key over here too? No. Okay, so now we should be able to switch it back to ice. Go this way, because that is now unblocked. That's another corner-to-corner square. So yeah, that might be an exit only. There we go. So now we should be able to switch it back to ice. And this path is now unblocked. Which lets us cross over here while it's cool. That gives us a shortcut, which is awesome. Is that all it unlocks? Probably, honestly. Maybe not. So that's gonna be what we need to be able to get to. I'm not sure how we get to it though. Oh, we didn't do that one. I'm assuming this is gonna take switching it back to fire, but I'll try. Yeah, because we need fire for that particular crystal type. assume with this one we're gonna have to go down and around. Yep. And then this... no. This way. And I assume that's gonna have to be... yeah, that has to be back to ice. Neat little puzzle. I like the back and forth, the hot and cold mechanic. It's a little linear, but that's okay. They can't all be, you know, giant logic puzzles that I screw up horribly. Solid frozen in place. Great. Looks like we have to heat it up one more time. And I'm assuming that's going to let us push this rock. Break this rock. That works too. That's obnoxious. Since you can't hit the crystal, you have to switch it back, go up there, and then go back all the way around. But, oh well. More of the same, huh? I don't think I can have gone too much further, at least I hope not. Does something smell weird to you? Normally I toss a line like, and I don't mean Cal here, but I'm pretty sure if one of you, or at least one of you will just dunk me in a lava pool if I do. I'll overlook you implying it anyway. We're smelling some of the volcanic gases. Alright, thin ice, lava pools, I get it. Drop the death glare. I know I'm in the doghouse. You gotta understand, it's just hard not to make fun of you sometimes, and I don't mean that as an insult. I'm saying it's not you, it's me, and sometimes you. I did it again. Anyway, if you let me continue, Metrine used to be a volcano. It's been dormant, and if Heatran wakes it up, yeah, it's gonna be bad. Oh boy. It's a one-way rock. Okay, so we definitely have to switch back to fire here, but now the rock's out of the way. Okay, so we need to make these two paths does this take us? Well, I'm glad I did that, I guess. Break that crystal. Break this rock. Which needs to be pushed the other way. Looks like. And we'll do the loop just to be safe. Make sure we don't miss anything. So I'm not sure exactly where those crystals opened up. I'm gonna guess it's over here. This one actually felt simpler than the last one, oddly. Like, the biggest problem was just my bad sense of direction. Really stinks down here. It's actively emitting toxic gas. Try not to breathe too much if you can help it. Not too happy about it myself. What fresh hell now? Mountain must be melting to the point of no return. I don't think so. Wall ring, keep a lid on it. You guys are gonna need to find Heatran on the double. I don't know how long I can hold this. I'll be damned if I go soft now on the hero side just to lose it all now. Looks like locals aren't too happy. Metachan, we've got your back. You just keep the mountain stable. I'm taking a stand and making cringe speeches doing it. You with me? You go find that Heatran. It's really hard to see. But it looks like this is actually going to be the Heatran. Awesome. So, the plan is... Tyranitar's going to get the sand going. Which is unfortunate for it, because that's how Big Fella thrives. So we are going to just smash this down. Charizard. I believe this is a... I believe this is a Mega Charizard on the X side. Now, the best way to do this is probably going to be with Megatron, who is one of our new Pokemon that we trained up. Honestly, Terra might be able to pull this off too, I want to try this though. So Megatron is very much attack and speed trained. That's all. Life Orb. The big thing here is 1,000 Arrows, which is a ground type move that hits Pokemon in the air. Such as Charizard. When it switches over to its Mega, it loses flying, which means that it loses part of that weakness for rock, but it's still going to be vulnerable to ground. Okay, they're sending in their Excadrill. I think this is when we send in an Evian. They've got Sandstorm up right now. You know what makes Excadrill good? Sand. You know what makes Excadrill less good? Rain. Primarina. Speaking of rain, you know who's good in the rain? Our good buddy Kylo. Was faster, just wasn't quite powerful enough, which is okay. It happens. I think we go into... I think we have to go into Terra here. Mega Swampert is very powerful. I think we just go Waterfall. Not very effective, but stab physical in the rain feels like it'll be good enough. Okay. They are sending their version of Zygarde out now. This is gonna be interesting. I'm going to leave Terra in. They have the Zygarde 50%. We have 10%. This is the original form and the more powerful form of Zygarde. There is also a 100% form, which is even more different. Still Ground Dragon, though. So, I think what we're gonna do is... Earthquake? Yeah. That's not good. Yeah, let's keep going. Extreme Speed. Okay, was not expecting that one. There we go. And finally, the Anomaly Heatran. I just sent the wrong Pokemon out, and that might be a really important mistake. So the problem is the air balloon, which is why I had originally brought Megatron to pop the balloon with a ground type move. However, we should still be good here. Heatran is very powerful, but is also quad weak to ground. And is more specially bulky than physically. And that is Anomaly Heatran. So the reason we're doing Heatran first is, first of all, Heatran is very good. If you're not familiar, Fire Steel with Flash Fire, very strong, well-rounded special attacker with pretty solid bulk and reasonable other defense is reasonable. Okay, let's go ahead and finish this up. Seems like everything's settled. Thanks for your help as always. It's always like this with you guys. Thank you for the assistance. We hope this experience has been mutually beneficial. Blah blah blah. We just fought an erupting volcano and won. That was sick. Now, isn't entirely accurate for a number of reasons, but yeah, it was all right. Well, sorry. Next time we'll have to go and fight 2 volcanoes at once, blindfolded with our pants off. Then maybe you can at least crack a smile. Okay, I get the point. It's just difficult to let myself feel things sometimes. What, they didn't teach you all that in hippie Zen school? Still had a lot to learn when, right, the whole sensei thing. Well, chin up. I'll be your teacher now. You still have a lot to learn too. Cold, but you're right. So you can be my teacher. That's how learning works. Pretty sure I saw it on a poster once. Look, I'm new to this whole trying to be a good guy thing. Work with me here. Yeah, I can do that. Great. Truce. And I call this a big win. No mountains melted into oblivion. Nobody had to dunk me in a lava pool. Just good, clean hero work or something. I'm leaving before I acquire stage 4 bronchitis from this smoke. Don't know if it goes that high, but I don't want to find out. You guys coming? And that brings us back. So, that is 1 quest down. I feel pretty good about the preps we had. That team really worked well. Even though I made a mistake, I had enough coverage. We literally didn't even use Pete. Who was mostly there as a backup anyway, but my point remains. And that brings us to the end of this video. Next time, we're going to be using Heatran, which is why we caught it this time, to head into the next area, which is going to include a bunch of very powerful fairy types, which are weak to Steel. So, hopefully you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.